What is up, gamers? Today, I'm going to be reading the reviews for Rubberneck by the Toadies on Rate Your Music. Now, I already know all the reviews are going to be terrible because people don't understand Rubberneck by the Toadies like I do. This is the greatest album of all time, but people don't understand it because they regard it as simple and stupid and just another generic grunge album. You guys don't get this album like I do. I am Rubberneck by the Toadies' #1 fan, and I refuse to stand for this slander, but right now, it's a pretty dang good score, okay? It has about a 7 out of 10, which, if you are a normie and you don't understand peak music, it's a pretty good score. But you see, if you're intelligent like me, you know this song is a straight 10 out of 10, okay? But yeah, I am ready to get upset with some people who disrespect this album, calling it cringe and mid. I will tell them they're wrong. Now, I don't have a sign in. Now, I'm not signed in. I don't even think you can, like, respond to people. So this is how I'm going to respond to people. You see, this is 317 from 1994, which is ridiculous. Because this should be #1 for 1994, because this is the greatest album of all time. Okay, descriptors: male vocalist, dark, violence, rhythmic, disturbing, anti-religious, energetic, melodic concept album, misanthropic, anxious, folklore, raw, passionate, and aggressive. All perfect descriptors. But they missed one, being the greatest album of all time. Enough lollygagging. We've got to see the reviews for this, okay? Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have an ad blocker here because I am using my sister's laptop and she doesn't have an ad blocker. I don't know how she can live like this. But okay, Chalk Juggler says Chalk Juggler? It's Greg the Glitcher. I don't know where Chalk and Juggler is. It's Chalk Jugular. I swear, I've heard Possum Kingdom from this album, blah blah blah, like guitar, this is laser rock, feels like it doesn't do anything crazy. Doesn't do anything crazy. Have you heard I Bird? Now listen here, you gave it 4 out of 5, which is better than what some people are giving it. But doesn't do anything crazy. Dude, I need to make a review about Hybrid because it's genuinely the best rock song of all time. Oh my gosh, okay? But sure. Okay, good review. It's a bad review because it's not calling it the best album of all time. Okay, 0 out of 10 review. I can't say I was impressed with this like most other RYMers were. Wait, people call them RYMers? I just called them Redditors. Um, Possum Kingdom was alright, so why did I buy the album? It was merely the price of a shiny dollar, and on the off chance that there was a song on the album that I really did enjoy, it only made sense to purchase this. Where did you get it? Where did you get Rubberneck for the Toadies for $1? Please, give me your copy! There was a song, blah, 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 said most of the tracks were drastically darker than their hit, but in all seriousness, I think it sounds rather similar to 80s metal bands. Well, the vocals do. Music is rather helmet-like, only not as good. What are you talking about? Listen here, I don't know what you mean not as helmet-like, okay? But I can assure you, the Toadies is better than that. The Toadies, greatest band of all time. I think I'm even saying their name wrong. I should like strap myself to like like uh like make myself go through like Chinese water torture because I keep talking the Toadies. You know, even though it's like Toadies, which is technically their name as it says on the album cover. But like the Toadies makes more sense because like it's like their name's like plural, whatever. Oh well. For now, I'll leave this at the fact that the album is mediocre. The album isn't mediocre. if you gave it a 3 out of 5. It would be mediocre if you gave it a 2.5 out of 5. Moron. And I remain, unimpressed, but the dollar was well spent. I'm gonna beat you up. And the classic. The 1990s, the grunge rock movement was running rapid. Bands such as Nirvana, which sucks, Soundgarden, which sucks, Alice in Gardens, which sucks, Pearl Jam, which sucks, Stone Temple Pilot, which sucks, Bush, which sucks, Mudhoney, which sucks. And we're crushing it and making a truly stunning impact on the music scene. One band that often doesn't get the praise they deserve from this time in history is Toadies, as it is passive. Ugh. This is awkward. Continues to get airplay. Oh god. In the year of 2024, I Cover the Water is known as a classic novelty song, and I Burn is one of the very best songs of that decade. Not even the genre it holds itself with. Yes! Based! Based! You get it! You get it! The deep cuts such as Happiness, Backslider, Quitter, and Oddly Heavy Velvet all stand out as fantastic bridges to these moments that could have been wonderful singles as well. Mr. Love is an enthralling listen. After the roughly Mexican Harless kicks the stage open with no lyrics needed. The only thing this album lacks is a dull moment of bass! Bass! Toadies opened their career with one of the best 90s albums and have my utmost respect. This is a must listen for rock fans. Bass! This is the greatest review I have ever heard. Only beaten out by mine, which I'm still working on. I am going to make a review for Rubberneck by the Toadies to convince you guys this is the greatest album of all time. I am very normal about this album. I am very normal about this album. The only issue with this review is that they didn't mention Away, which is one of my favorite songs off the album. It's like my second it's between like it and I Burn. Okay, like switches whether or not I'm feeling that like good heaviness of I Burn, or if I'm feeling like the drums, the like Away. Okay. Rubberneck is a bit of stylish staple, an iconic album from my youth that I couldn't escape if I wanted to. Due to this locality, they were one of my entry points into this grungy guitar rock that dominated my teens. It did much to shape my musical taste. Now matured, at least physically. I'm listening to this frequently and really haven't lost a step or aged much at all. Tony's songwriting is fairly pop coded, keeping things somewhat cohesive and maintaining a sub 5 minute length on each of these songs. There are a lot of interesting tones that bring that at oh god, complemented by the pretty unhinged vocalist who creates an interesting and violent subplot love story of sorts. Yes, and his name is God. My allergies are terrible, but yes, his name is called Vaden Todd Lewis, and he is one of the greatest vocalists of the 90s. Ooh. That was my impression of him, sorry. They rock, they roll, and a riff. They rock, roll, and riff their way to a spot in my used the wrong there, stupid idiot. That will never be. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is the worst review I've ever read. But what is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm like too stupid. The high points of this album are in classic territory. The low points are good at worst. It would be best to listen to this on a boys' weekend at Possum Kingdom, where I'll be in a few. What the frick are you talking? Oh, okay. Alright, rating 4.1, originally scored for artwork 3.3. Very tired. This is the greatest cover I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I love this album, but honestly, this kind of sucks. I wish they like went with the original concept, like some lady like standing like like a burning house or something. I don't remember. I need to like fucking reread a Wikipedia article. Um, Mesh Tracks, Mr. Love, Backslider, Possum Kingdom, I Come From the Water, Tyler, Unfathomably Bass, especially Backslider. I don't see enough love for Backslider. I saw someone call it a mid song. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? I'm surprised there's even a debate about whether or not this record was inspired by the Pixies. There's a debate about this album at all. I thought people didn't even know about this album. I say, like, Possum Kingdom wasn't one of the biggest songs of the 90s. Okay. Isn't Tyler enough of a note for note ripoff to make this indisputable? Listen here. They're inspired by the Pixies, but so are all your other favorite grunge bands. It's not for note. Tyler is better than any Pixie songs in existence. Okay, maybe except Tame. Okay, Tame is so good. I can't hate on the Pixies. What am I talking about? Doolittle's one of my favorite albums of all time. God, I need to shut my trap. Listen here, if you think Tyler's a ripoff of the Pixies, you gotta listen to Dig a Hole, okay? I love Dig a Hole, but it's just tame. It's just tame with a Vaden Todd Lewis coat of paint. What's my mom watching? But yeah, okay, you want to hear Pixies ripoff? Listen to Tame. Okay, either way, it's an okay album for the most part. The single Possum Kingdom is by far the best track here remains as epic, interesting, and memorable as always. Okay, first of all, why are you so focused on how epic it is? Okay, this is what I hate. People are so focused on a song being epic and anthemic that they don't care about any other song on the album because it's not freaking freaking inspiration or whatever. Shut up, okay? Number two, you're wrong either way. Because what do you mean I Burn isn't epic? Do you not have ears? Are you deaf? You might want to get that checked out. Because if you don't think that build-up of the instruments in I Burn isn't epic, you seriously need something checked out. Like when it just starts out with the acoustic guitar, okay? Then that electric guitar is like get or bass. Maybe it's I don't know, but it's like when the little like comes in and then the drums kick in the middle of the song. You can't tell me that's not fake. Mr. Love is a fine little rave up that could have fit on Surfer Rosa pretty seamlessly. Okay, shut up. Stop bringing up the Pixies. Pixies, 0 out of 10 band. Toadies, 10 out of 10 band. Let me tell you, okay? Toadies. I was supposed to say the stupidest statement of all time. Toadies could have made Surfer Rosa, but the Pixies could have never made Rubberneck. Trust me, guys. I'm not biased. What holds this album back is there's a lack of truly great hooks outside of the aforementioned. Oh, shut up! Okay, nothing bad here, really. Unless you considering aping a band's sound a bad thing. Not I, though. No, not I, though. Just nothing great either. Okay, you must be. This album rules. Only a few low points on this album, in my opinion. Pretty fun to listen to all the way through. My Bird is such an entrancing song. The vibe it delivers is like no other. Let's see. As many others have already stated, Rubberneck is heavily inspired by the Pixies, and that isn't a bad thing because the Pixies are great, and the Toadies employ a similar blend of jangly guitars, thumping bass, quite loud dynamics, and an eclectic lead singer. I'd always loved the big single, Possum Kingdom. It's an interestingly structured grunge anthem with eerie lyrics, and a staple in my love for mid-90s alternative. The rest of Rubberneck is consistent in aggression and loudness. Most of the songs are fairly short, and the whole thing is over within 36 minutes, so it never gets boring or feels drawn out. Although this was my first time listening to this in full, quite a few songs felt oddly familiar to me for some reason. Yeah, it's because the Toadies is actually a ripoff of the Pixies. I'm sorry to tell you this, okay? All the songs on the album, just listen to Surfer Rose. Clearly a ripoff, guys. Oh, let me see, where was I? I'm not sure if my mind was playing tricks on me, or if their songs just sound like every other band from this period, but I digress. You're wrong! They're special, trust me! Aside from Possum Kingdom, there are a few strong highlights. Tyler has a great bass line and strong hook. Away is a great longer tune. Quitter is loud and catchy, and I Burn is a solid closer. It's not just a solid closer, it's the greatest closer I have ever heard, and I need this album injected in my veins. There really isn't much to say about this album aside from it being a nice short listen with an amazing hit. So here we have some pretty straightforward Pixie worship. Loud, quiet dynamics, power chords, themes of perversion, and religious guilt. What do you mean? God, Pixies didn't invent music about religion. Never mind. But who could care when it's just fun? On some cases, obviously the standout, dig those shifting time signatures, but there are several great songs here. My personal favorite is Tyler. A great instrumental and outro is bone chilling. I Burn also kicks That's a bad one. I just got home from work and was punching the air in my car with the drums kicked. Oh, you get it! You get it! You. The drums in this song with the kick, and oh my god, I can feel my. I that's one song because it's rather inconsistent, but that's what makes it good. Its inconsistency is what makes it so good. I highly recommend it. If I had to pick 10 albums for a desert island or whatever, this would make the cut. Unfathomably based. Unfathomably based. Okay, so this has been 17 minutes. I'm just gonna go all the way to the end to see if there's like any really bad reviews where I'd have to like sacrifice someone and like steal all of their money. Let's see. I love the Toadies. Let's see. I love being Tom Lewis. Oh, wow, there's oh, someone gets it. Somebody gets it. Okay. Do you know what? I think the lowest review I've seen was that which is more horribly dated and charmless song? Passive Kingdom or I Come from the Water? Ha! Let the debates begin. Oh, Nathan, you have a kid? Dude, I feel bad for this kid. I hope your kid becomes like a friggin' Toadies fan, and this is the only thing you're forced to listen to. Oh, I could tell. I could tell. Maybe I know the reason why you like this album, Pixies fan 84. Oh, he 5 out of 5. This guy gets it. Okay, alright, I'm gonna state right off the bat that Possum Kingdom is a great song. Like, probably top 200 songs of all time for me. That altering time signature riff, that swirly bridge and wind down outro, great stuff. It also helps that it was one of the first songs I played on Guitar Hero. The rest of the album has a sort of post-grungy feel. Did you just say that Rubberneck by the Toadies has a post grungy feel? Have you heard post grunge? I'm I'm offended. I'm genuinely offended. How dare you compare my precious baby, Rubberneck by the Toadies, to the other utter trash that is post grunge? Never speak to me or my son ever again. I don't want to see your face. Okay? Screw you! is almost becoming basic on faster songs. I Cover the Water, Velvet, and Mexican Hairless all sound like they're rushing through a song just to get it over with. Oh, shut up! Or maybe that's what I wish would happen, as these songs are really repetitive. Oh, shut up! Have you heard music? What do you think of music? Joppa Falston. The rest of the album sort of has a post-grungy... Okay. Away is a great example of the band taking it slower, revealing a more introspective and dark tone. It kind of sounds like Soundgarden, but that's okay. Tyler's another great example. I can hear the Pixies influence all over the album, but it's especially apparent on this track. So, a mixed bag. The highs are pretty high, but when the mids and lows are so low, it doesn't really invite me back for more re-listens. Stick with Possum Kingdom, Away, or Tyler. Forget the rest. Okay, shut up. Worst review of the night. That being said, Away praise real? Guys, this guy gets like 1% of this. I'm gonna hate you, Joppa Falston. I will find you. Oh, I must be missing something, because this sounds like the most effort-free, personality-free, post-grunge cliches, but a half, that's a bad word, version thereof. Someone heard Pixies and Pearl Jam and decided there needed to be a hybrid of those two, minus the heart and the humor. Okay, shut up! Listen here, if you want to see humor, give Brainiac a listen. Okay, if you want to see humor, listen to Brainiac's song, Kiss Me, the Jack of Jerk. Makes me giggle every single time. Can I even say this is the worst review of the night? This just feels like rage bait. Honestly, freaking Emma Borland 1. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, honestly, the most ridiculous argument of this night is saying it sounds like post-grunge. Cause like post-grunge where? Have you heard post-grunge? This doesn't sound like post-grunge. This just sounds like grunge. Where did post-grunge come from? And if it just came from one person, sure. But the fact that two people have said it. I think, yeah, two. Two people have said this sound like post-grunge. Two different people. So I'm confused. Either I'm missing something, or you guys are really stupid. Anyway, that's it for number one Rubberneck fan. Number one Rubberneck fan reacting to the reviews of Rubberneck on Rate Your Music. You know what? I was expecting worse. I was expecting more people to call this generic, trashy slop. Now, there was too many people calling it that, because there was like 4 people calling it that. But it's not as bad. 43 reviews? Not that bad. It was this review that said that Backslider was a meh track. Boy, what you talking about? Backslider is not a meh track, okay? You don't hear that switch up from the beginning and call it a meh track, okay, when it goes to but then for the rest of the song it does a you don't call that meh, okay? That's peak. And Happy Face and Velvet being bad tracks. I'm sorry, you don't hear that bridge in Happy Face being so, if I could find I'm not doing this song. The will to kill. You can't call that bad, guys. That's the greatest thing I have ever heard. In Velvet, you have never felt the rage in Velvet, okay? You don't get it. You don't get it. You need to listen to Velvet, okay? Max the volume. Fucking running around in your backyard. And then maybe you'll get it. Okay? Anyways, that's it for this one. That's it for reviewing Rate Your Music reviews. In conclusion, all of you guys are stupid because Rubberneck by the Toadies is the greatest album of all time. You guys just don't understand peak like I do. Anyways, listen to Rubberneck by the Toadies. Especially listen to I Burn in a Way because they are so good. I am freaking like. This is the greatest album of all time. This album cured the cancer I never had. Okay, let me tell you. Anyways, that's all. Bye, guys.